Hi everybody, Michael Gaio here with Athletic Business, and I am joined by Josh Polubicki, and he is the Chief Media Officer for Brock. And we're going to talk a little bit about Infill today. So Josh, before we dive in, what exactly is Infill?
So most people that are familiar with artificial turf know that there's the plastic grass-like fibers, and then there's also the material that's brushed in between those fibers to hold them up and provide cleat grip and traction for the athletes. That material that's in between the fibers is the infill. The most common infill on market today has been ground up car tires and sand, but that comes with a lot of issues. There's excessive heat, it gives a bouncy, unnatural feel to the field, so a lot of companies have been trying to develop alternatives to that Crumb rubber. So there's been coconut husks, cork, there's been even walnut shells have come to market. So we've moved beyond just the Crumb rubber and sand over stone system and moved into the shock pad and alternative infills.
Okay, so that's kind of an overview on Infill as a whole. So what is this advancement that Brock has now engineered?
Well, Brock is known for its science, its research, and its engineering. We built a reputation on that name and what it implies for what we produce. So we're simply calling the new product BrockFILL. And it took us about 3 years of a lot of intense engineering, going back to figure out what materials work best for this system. BrockFILL is a wood product that is incredibly durable. It's less abrasive than other organic infills on the market, and it's hydrophilic. And what that means is it absorbs water incredibly well, which has two incredible properties for the artificial turf industry. The first is by absorbing a lot of water, it actually weighs more and it doesn't wash away during heavy rainfall. The second is the cooling effects that it has. Because Crumb rubber is so excessively hot, it can reach temperatures upwards of 180 to 200 degrees, and those fields can be shut down sometimes because they're just not safe for the kids to play on. With a BrockFILL field, we typically see temperatures within the range of 20 degrees of natural grass.
Wow. I mean, that's amazing. So you kind of touched on it, but this is a game changer. I know Brock's really excited about it. Are there any other reasons that this is such a game changer?
One thing that a lot of organic infills have not been able to achieve is it's affordable. So parents with their children playing on BrockFILL fields can feel confident that their child is playing on the latest artificial turf system, and it's a safe environment where it won't reach those dangerous temperatures, and they won't have to deal with the nasty smells and odors and chemicals that are involved in Crumb rubber. And the school systems and the municipalities can rest assured that their investment, like I said, is the latest in artificial turf technology, and it's also, they don't have to live with the guilt of burdening the taxpayers with excessive cost, and knowing that when the turf reaches the end of its life cycle, all that rubber will be dumped into a landfill.
Obviously some benefits to wood, but I gotta ask, wood, can this catch fire?
You would think that. You would think wood is burning material, but we've actually taken a torch to a BrockFILL system in the turf, and it does burn while the torch is on it, but as soon as you take away the heat source, the flame goes out within a second or two. And the reason for that is the particles are too small to induce combustion for any of the other particles below them. So there's just not enough fuel to build a full fire.
That's great. So obviously you touched on some benefits to the school districts or municipalities that might purchase this system, the parents. What's been the reaction from athletes as they play on it?
The artificial turf industry, since its inception, has always been trying to hit those standards met by a great natural grass field. And the reason for that is athletes just prefer playing on natural grass. BrockFILL, when combined with a Brock shock pad, more closely mimics a natural grass field in performance and safety than any other on market. It has less ball bounce, there's low abrasion, it has that natural feel of a natural grass field underfoot, so it has that performance aspects, and it's just a lot cooler for the athlete. Having that cooling effect with the performance and the safety of the BrockFILL system, I think that's what we've been working for. That's
awesome. So it's obviously an innovative system, very advanced, very exciting. So where can people get more information if they'd like to learn more?
Well, they can reach out to us on our website or on social media. We're active on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that, and we'll make sure their regional representative gets out and lets them know anything they need to know about BrockFILL and Brock shock pads and artificial turf in general.
Great, Josh. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing the system.
All right, thank you.